Stop letting society tell you about the best skincare routines, the hottest plastic surgeons, or the cream that will keep your skin from aging. It's time we start asking ourselves, what the fuck is beauty anyway? If we remove all the IG filters, is there more to a beautiful face than just skincare? Well, I'm here to share it with you, and hell yeah, there is. My name is Jen Carrasco. I have been an esthetician, as well as a high-level fitness competitor, and an all-around badass for over a decade. And I need you to know there is way more to keeping your mind and body clean than just a cream. Join me each week as I cut the BS out of getting healthy, caring for ourselves, and caring for our skin. I share real tips, real ingredients, and real experience. Now let's get some answers on what the fuck is beauty anyway. Hey guys, it's Jen here with Virago Skin and Body Studio. I am going to talk a little bit today on chemical peels versus microdermabrasion and what the difference is. So I get a lot of questions about different peels for clients, and I like to address that there's many different alternatives out there for skincare. And a chemical peel is a chemical that we actually put on the skin depending on what type of skin that you have. So if you have oilier skin, we are going to be doing more of probably a salicylic acid that will go in and penetrate into the deep tissues of the pore to loosen up the pore, to help create more flow for the sebum to come out, and then that way your pores don't clog up as much. And then we have a couple different peels. So we do a lactic acid peel. A lactic acid peel, I think, is by far one of my favorites. I really enjoy that one more or less for anti-aging because that will definitely dive deep with exfoliating, but it's non-irritating and it will hydrate the tissues of the skin. So lactic acid and a glycolic acid are from the alpha hydroxy family. So they're less aggressive. When you're dealing with a salicylic acid, that is the beta hydroxy family. So those can tend to be a little bit more and can be more irritating over time. But it really depends on your skin. So a chemical peel is really going to, it's a liquid, so there's no stopping it. Once it hits the tissue of the skin, it just starts diving down deep. So your esthetician or your nurse practitioner or your doctor, whomever's doing it, they really need to know how deep they are going to start penetrating into the skin to get down there. The one great thing that I love about the microdermabrasion is there's a couple different ones. But the microdermabrasion are aluminum oxide crystals, and they're finely milled crystals. They look almost diamond shaped. And what they do is they lightly nick the skin. So it shoots out from a machine, it shoots out the crystals, and the crystals nick about the first layer or two layers of your skin, and it really gets in there and really exfoliates. So I tend to actually do this for a lot of my clients. I will do the microderm first, and then I'll do a peel on top of that, depending, on their skin. But I like the micro as well very much because the micro will nick the surface. It makes it easier to do some steaming to get any blackheads, whiteheads out of the skin. With the pushing out of the crystals, it also sucks up the dead crystals and the dead skin and the crystals on top of that. So with getting the suction from the microdermabrasion, that is going to help your collagen. It's going to help your elastin production. It is going to get more circulation and blood flow going into your skin. So there's a couple different alternatives that you can definitely do. So you have peels, you have the microdermabrasion, but there also is out there the wet microdermabrasion. So I like the wet one as well because it's really good for people that have the drier tissues on their skin. So what it does is you leave the skin moist, or you can do it with steam, and it's a little head, and the little head has a little abrasion to the surface of it. And what you do is it sucks up, so it sucks up either the moisture or debris or anything that you have on the skin, while it nicks the skin with the mechanical head. And then with doing that, you can keep adding on product to hydrate the tissue while you are doing the micro. So that is actually one great benefit as well. So there's a different realm for everything. I always say your skin is so different. It's something that's going to change every month. You could come in and be a little bit oily, and we do a micro and it's perfect for you. Then the next time you come in, we decide that we're going to do a salicylic peel on you to dive in a little bit deeper. There's a lot of benefits, and a lot of benefits to getting a peel and getting a micro on a monthly basis. The reason why is our skin starts the aging process. We cannot slough off that skin on our own manually. And honestly, to get a micro or a really good peel from an esthetician, they're able to go in a little bit deeper and to really dive in deep into the skin. But if you want more information, check out virago.studio. I have a blog on there, and it goes over a lot of chemical peels, the microdermabrasion. You can also hit me up on my IG. I usually do a lot of stories on top of that and explain the processes of peels. I actually have clients and go through each peel at a time, so you'll definitely learn what a lactic does, what a salicylic does, what a PCA peel does, glycolic. There's different forms of what is creating that acid, but you can also definitely dive in and see what a wet microdermabrasion is like and what it feels like, what the clients say it feels like. You can even check out the crystal microderm. So check out my IG. My IG is Virago Studio, and my personal is Jen Carrasco, which links to that. But anyway, so check that out and check out my blog. So my blog will go over chemical peels versus microdermabrasion, what the difference is into detail. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you DM me or hit me up on any social media platform, and have a fabulous day. Thanks for tuning in this week. I hope you feel more empowered and more inspired to love the skin you're in. As we navigate new society norms and beauty daily, make sure to always ask yourself, what the fuck is beauty to me? And know that's all that matters. If you love this content today, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review. Follow me and get more info on my guests at viragostudio.com. Yes, I said it, viragostudio.com. And that's the shit. See you on the next episode, beauties.